We're here at the Ta Qali Basketball Pavilion, home to FIBA and the Malta Basketball Association. Today, I'll meet Federico Russo, NetRefer's head of human resources, where we'll learn about NetRefer's response to the COVID-19 pandemic. So, Federico Russo, you're the head of HR at NetRefer. Thank you so much for joining us on this second installment of the Walk and Talk series. Welcome.
Hi, Andrew. Thank you so much. Pleasure to be here.
So let's get started. Obviously, there's a topic that's been totally dominating everyone's lives for the last year or two, the COVID-19 pandemic. This must have impacted you and the work of your human resources team at NetRefer. Tell us a little bit about the protocols that the company has put in place to keep employees healthy and informed about COVID-19.
I have to say that when COVID hit, I was not part of the NetRefer team. I was just relocating back from London to Rome, so I was not really involved in that emergency mode that happened at that time. But I have to say that the company was already prepared. Even before the government issued the lockdown restrictions, the company was already decided to move to work remotely, shutting down the offices, but still having operations going on. The facility team, I have to say, that was provide an immediate response dealing with IT in providing all our staff with the necessary hardware for them to work remotely. So all the equipment, monitors, keyboards, cabling, and all these technical stuff has been sanitized and shipped to our employees' homes. So the response was immediate, I have to say.
Okay, so the company, it sounds like, was already almost in the process of preparing for creating a distributed setup where some of the employees are working based from home, some are still in the office. So then, as restrictions have gradually started to lift, you've got this combination of, you've got a hybrid workforce. People are spread, some people working at their dining tables at home, a limited number of people in the office. How did the company ensure that everyone is first of all healthy and working in the most optimal conditions possible, despite the fact that they're spread out in such varied conditions?
Yeah, at the time the company moved from the prepared mode to the ready mode. By this meaning that all the processes and procedures were in place. We had COVID additional guidelines about restriction and contact tracings, people guideline, and I have to say that we are not just following these guidelines, but we are even more restrictive on that. If the government is allowing 50% of working force to work from the office, we are reducing that 50% to, let's say, 25 or 30%, and so on. So we are harder on ourselves when it's about considering these kind of regulations and restrictions. We have 3 floors, plenty of space. We are respecting all the guidelines and requisition and requirements provided by the government in terms of social distancing, in terms of private spaces. We have about 20 offices and meeting rooms that has been turned into private offices for employees to be in a isolated environment, so that they don't have to wear a face mask all the time. We have also some open spaces, and we have, if the measure is 2 meters, we are ensuring that the distance is even more than that 2 meters. And employees has to wear the face mask all the time. There are temperature check when you enter the premises, sanitizers all over the office. And I have to say that on top of these measures, keeping the pace what the guidelines are from the government, we are putting additional effort, especially our facility team and our housekeeping team are doubling, if not more, their effort in order to clean and sanitize all the spaces. Now we have sanitization of any single space of the office. In the morning, we bought a professional steamer for them to clean. We have new setup when it's about having meetings. We have the need as a business sometimes to meet in person in the same office. After each meeting, there is a procedure in place, and the housekeeping team, guided by the facility team, are cleaning and sanitizing everything so that the next meeting will be carried out in the perfect condition and perfect healthy environment.
So
these
really
are
going above and beyond, it sounds like, the recommended government measures to ensure that everything is done to keep people as healthy and content as possible.
For sure, Andrew. As I said, the most important asset of a business is our people. And we are doing whatever it takes for ensuring that people are healthy, happy, and engaged with all the initiatives that we're putting in place. And we decided also to invest into training our staff about ergonomics. We work closely with a consultant, an expert in ergonomics, and we provided mandatory training to our staff about ergonomics so that now they are aware about what is required for them to be in the most comfortable and healthy working condition. And we also invested in guaranteeing that this healthy and comfortable working condition is not just applicable when you are in the office, but also when you are at home. So we provided them based on different setup, and with keyboards, with wireless mouse, cabling, HDMI, laptop stands, in order for them to respect and to be again comfortable and healthy, regardless where they are working. But we are providing them with all the necessary equipment for them to be in the same comfort zone they are in when they are in the office.
Right. So you've really jumped on ensuring that everyone has what they need to be effective and do so in a healthy way. It's all quite serious, isn't it? There's a lot of pressure. It must have been a lot of pressure for your human resources team and for the employees adjusting and adapting to all this. What kind of things have you been doing to keep the company employees, happy and stay connected, maybe ensure that their morale keeps up, perhaps some more light-hearted activities for employees to keep them, keep their spirits going?
Yeah. As I said, we have policies and procedures that are not just giving advice and rules on how to work in this working remotely, let's say hybrid condition, but these policies and procedures are also providing guidelines to managers in order for them to provide the necessary support to the team in this situation. And for the employees, they know what to expect from their managers. So we are putting in place weekly meeting held by the manager and the team, one-on-one meetings. So the feedback, the interaction between the team and between the individuals will never stop, regardless where they are working from. Also, on top of this, because we want just not to focus on the working and business side, we are introducing online events. One of that was the Mystery Murder. Then we had some competition. We have a talent show.
Talent show?
Yeah, yes.
And did you compete in this talent show?
I did.
You took part?
I
okay.
did compete.
And what was your skill? What was your talent?
I was DJing. I'm a DJ.
You're a DJ?
Yeah.
Okay. So you performed as a DJ in the talent show. And did you nail it? Did you win?
Unfortunately not. I think I should have won. But unfortunately not.
You were pipped at the post.
I've been, yeah.
Right.
I've been robbed.
But still, probably a fun event for everyone, discovering new, maybe hidden abilities that people have.
Of course, it's nice. It's nice to know new something that you do not know about people you are working with every day.
Great.
Ultimately, we spend, let's say, 50% of our life working with people, and it's nice to know even private or talent or hidden skills that they may have.
Great. Big variety.
It was really, really fun. Yeah.
Thank you.
Stay connected for part 2 of 3 next week to learn more about the company's recruitment process.